This is the Meet the Mentor series at Unimenti. And last time we were with the founder of Unimenti, and today we have Emin, one of our mentors. Structure will be the same. I will give the word to you now, Emin. You can introduce yourself, tell us a little bit more about what you're doing, studying, working. The podium is yours.
Hi, nice to meet you. So, my name is Emin. I'm from Russia, Bulgaria, and currently I'm in Netherlands. I'm just finishing up my bachelor degree in information technology, and I'm working as a lead software engineer at Unimenti. That's it about me.
How old are you?
Oh,
And yeah, in which year are you studying right now?
I'm 24, and I'm currently a third year student. Yeah, one more year to go.
Okay. And how exactly did you choose this program and the Netherlands, if I may ask?
To be honest, my sister used to study in Netherlands, and as a young sibling, I decided to follow her footsteps, and I'm really glad that I did. I quite like the atmosphere here and the international environment.
And which city are you in or town?
Deventer. It's a small but really beautiful old city.
Okay, and how is the student life there? Are you happy with it? Is there diversity, places to go out, party life?
Not exactly in Deventer. It's, as I said, it's a small city. Also, I'm not that social person, but I think there are a lot of parties happening and quite a lot of events like organized by the university. For example, I remember that um, they had workshops last week. Also, they played chess, which is nice. I should have definitely went there. Yeah, that's my answer.
Sounds pretty good. Yeah, a calm, nice atmosphere to study.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it's because of your sister, but besides her, did you have any help, or how did you decide on this specific university?
Well, I remember that it was actually like a family discussion. Of course, my sister helped a lot because she studied in Netherlands, and I have heard a lot of good things about the space here, the universities, and yeah, as I said earlier, it's international space. I think I like that a lot. I like meeting people from all around the world. Specifically about the university, what appealed to me most is that it's practical and it doesn't focus on dry theory. So you actually build a lot of cool stuff, like a lot of projects, you meet clients, and yeah, you build something basically.
So you are in an applied science university, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so again, you had the choice between the two types of universities. Could you tell me a bit more about that, and more specifically, what drove you, besides the practicality, to applied science instead of research?
Well, I have heard that research universities are really difficult, and yeah, uh, from a couple of friends, they mentioned that it's quite difficult to get a job after you finish research university. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what I have heard because they focus a lot on the theory and not that on uh, building practical projects.
From the university's part, was there any help offered from them? Any students, sort of a buddy program, something like this? Could you tell me a bit more?
If I remember correctly, there were a couple of meetings in the beginning just so people can get to know each other better. But I have never spoken to a buddy. I think they have a buddy programs. So I'm not exactly sure. But I think they have buddy programs, but not a lot of people join that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and did you go through the application process for your university alone, or again, did your sister help? How was that for you? Was it stressful? Tell me about the experience.
Um, yes, I think my sister helped quite a lot. It made my life way easier to apply to university and even find a house. I think a lot of people struggle with that initially whenever
Mm-hmm.
they move to Netherlands. So yeah, I would say that I'm a lucky person for having a mentor.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you are. Um, yeah. So in short, you did have a lot of help with that whole process. So it
Yes.
wasn't that stressful as it could have been as if you were alone. Um, yeah, I think as far as your education, I'm already done with the questions. Have you thought about your career path later on? Like internships? Are you doing something currently besides Unimenti, of course? Are you planning on something else?
Currently, I am doing one of my specializations in advanced
Mm-hmm.
application development, and later on, I will focus on data and AI engineering. Hopefully, do my graduation project for a cool company, and eventually, after I graduate, start my own business to build applications. And another thing that I was considering is starting a master's in robotics again in Netherlands because of course it's a nice place to educate yourself.
Yay. And how did you decide on all of these topics that interest you? Did you have any help from the university? Was it career days or, yeah, just a little bit behind your thought process would be a nice, yeah, insight, I would say.
Well, as I said earlier, it's really practical university, so you do a lot of projects, and while you do them, you understand what you like the most, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, it helps you understand more about your career goals and even your personal goals. But if I go way back, before I even started university, I kind of opened my own university, like started courses in Udemy to understand what I like. Um, and software engineering was on the top of the list.
All right, so you're very analytical as well. You went in there with a goal in mind. That's always nice to do, I guess. Um, and so the project-based nature of your studies mostly influenced your career decisions that you have in mind right now, right?
Yeah, you can say so, yeah.
Okay, so that's one point towards applied science, I guess. Over to the next and final part of the interview. I would like to ask you about mentorship and Unimenti, and mostly what motivated you to become a mentor here at Unimenti.
Well, of course, I had my sister as a mentor, and she helped me quite a lot during uh, my first years in Netherlands. But I've heard that a lot of people don't have this chance, and they struggle with either finding a new job, deciding on university, and a lot of other issues. So the reason I'm
Mhm.
here is to help students have a chance to meet a mentor that can guide them and help them out.
That's very, very kind of you. But there's also the aspect maybe of building your CV and maybe showing it to other companies later on in the future that you helped others, I guess.
Well, yes, that's also a secondary reason.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an important one. Um, okay, and finally, I like to ask you, what kind of an advice would you give to future mentees that are now going abroad or thinking about going abroad? if you could give yourself one advice, your past self, what would it be?
Hmm. I would definitely tell myself to um, relax a bit more and socialize more, meet people, um, and ask for help when you need it, and do not try to do everything yourself.
Okay, that's good
Yeah.
advice. So, all mentees, don't hesitate to contact some of our mentors and you will receive a lot of help. Thank you for having me today. And yeah,
Thanks a lot.